Hey guys, welcome to Thompson Essentials. Today we're going to talk about multivitamins. That is the nutrient base that everyone needs. If you're not taking a multivitamin, you're missing out. Our foods are so depleted now that the best thing we can do for our family's health is give them a good base vitamin. That would be a multivitamin. So Dr. Scott's going to talk to us a little bit today about the multivitamins and what to look for.
Well, you made me think of something, as you said, look for. One of the things we need to look for is it needs to be something that's third-party tested, right? So quality and quantity, sadly, don't too often does not kind of diverge together. So we want to make sure that our multivitamin, as all of our supplementation, is third-party tested. That's pretty important.
Absolutely.
But also, we want to make sure that we're trying to fill in the nutritional gaps that would be between, 100 years ago, our food sources were a lot different than they are today.
Yes.
So that's what we're trying to accomplish by taking about. Why would we even need to take supplementation? And that's because, sadly, our food is lacking oftentimes with nutritional value and content. So that being the case, we need to bridge that gap. And that's one of the things we want to do. So, but more often than that, too, a good multivitamin is going to support healthy immune function as well, right? So that being said, there are certain ones that are very, very beneficial, from vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, things of that nature. And your B vitamins, of course, will be very, very good at helping our immune system, right? So
the one thing I will say is that multivitamins, of course, they are your base vitamin. And when I say that, back 100 years ago, we wouldn't necessarily have needed that because Grandma was out there planting her garden or Papa was out there planting the garden.
Our soil was so rich in nutrition.
And it was so full of all those good nutrients. We live on a 6th generation farm, our family farm, the Thompson farm out here. And I promise you that Scott's great grandparents grew the food that they ate. And they lived to be, nearly 100 years old back then. The life expectancy was so much higher because they grew the foods, they knew what was in it. They lived off of the land, literally. Well, today with our busy schedules and working in the offices and businesses and, just busy lifestyles, we as a society don't have the time. I wish we did. And if I had my way, we would grow all of our food. I try to support my local farmers as much as possible because I know it's so important to eat those foods that are grown on the land near where you live. So I love some farmers markets. But since, I can't grow my own food, or since I don't seem to have the time to grow my own food,
there you go.
I have the capability to do so, but I choose to not because of my busy schedule, as most of y'all, most everybody is so busy. We're just, 90 to nothing, raising families, running the roads from here to there to, I've outgrown this, but soccer games and baseball games and all the busy that we've just gotten away from that. But we really do want to emphasize how important this nutrient base is, multivitamin. If you don't take any other vitamin, make sure your family is on a good multivitamin.
Yes. Helps your metabolism, it boosts your energy, it'll help you with fatigue. If you ever get to a point in your day where you feel like you're just out of gas, but it's hardly midday. One of those issues might be you don't have a good multivitamin and you're nutrient deficient. Right? So that can really make a big difference. It can give you a chronic stress type feeling. That's going to have to do with your nutrition, right? And the fact that you're not getting in what you need to get in. It also can give you a little change in your mood. Like you might even feel like you're anxious or depressed or like a brain fog. The lack of, I should say, of a good multivitamin can be part of your problem. Absolutely can. You get into what we call magnesium, which we're going to talk more about that at a later date. There's a whole can of worms that we could discuss there. And I think that magnesium is arguably one of the absolute top single supplements you can have.
But Scott, that's in my multivitamin.
That's
so
good. That's
I know
good.
I take, that in my multivitamin, but I also take extra because my blood work supports that I may need extra.
Correct. And that's exactly how you know how much you do need. Is good lab work, good blood work. Without that, you don't know. Now, there are certain things, magnesium is one of them, that everyone needs a certain amount of. But do I need 200 milligrams? Do I need 1,000 milligrams? What do I need? Blood work can answer that question for you.
I think you probably need about 800.
Yeah, I'm up there around 1,000.
Not as much as me.
According to my lab work, that's what it says, right?
Not as much as me.
Yeah, but people are different. And a lot of times people ask me that in the office, actually, at Thompson Chiropractic. Dr. Scott, what supplements do you take? What nutritional stuff do you take? What do you own? What do you do? And first thing comes to my mind is, well, what I need isn't necessarily what you need. It's going to be dependent upon what your blood work shows. But however, there is a baseline that pretty much everyone needs these certain things. And a lot of that's going to be in your multivitamin, right? So that being said, it also can help you with aging issues, right? It'll help you with healthy aging, I'll say. In other words, we're all going to age, obviously, but if your multivitamin has things like vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, selenium
and zinc,
it's going to help you with antioxidant properties. That's going to help you age. I don't know if you'd say slower, but
well, it helps fight the cellular damage. Like it helps fight that, and it supports like my eyes and my skin and my joints. It's just so important.
Absolutely.
And let's not talk about hormone balance. So important. Like your hormones would be all out of whack if you didn't take multivitamins. That's just like that base key ingredient.
Whole nother episode.
Yes, absolutely.
Right. So another thing it can do, it can actually help your skin, your eyes, and even an achy kind of joint feeling, like almost like you had the worst, most horrible workout ever a day or two ago, and you're so sore your entire body, but you haven't done anything. You just feel that way, and you seem to feel that way all the time.
Right.
That can be because your multivitamin is not there, right? So that also can have an effect on reproductive health. It can have an effect on thyroid function. Like she says, it can be adrenal gland issues.
Right.
Without a good multivitamin, right? So yes, a good multivitamin, which we'll put a link in the description below as to what a good multivitamin should have in it, and some good. Remember, do not forget, I can't emphasize this enough, third-party testing.
Right.
Just because you get it at XYZ place does not mean, it's a fraction of the cost. This is so much cheaper. I might get 60 capsules for $8.99. You very well might, but that doesn't mean that it's good for you. Think about it this way. If you buy a high performance vehicle, or as far as that goes, any vehicle, and you put the cheapest possible gas you can find, there's probably a reason that particular gas station beats everybody around with its cheap price. At some point, saving money is great, but at some point, quality has to come into our thought process, right? So it doesn't matter if it's gas in my car, if it's gas in my body, so to speak, whatever it is. And also, it has a lot to do with absorption, right? So you can have really low quality supplementation and your body can't even absorb it. It just runs right through you. Which leads us to another point, which is chiropractic and neurology. If your digestive system, if you have a subluxation, which is a shifting of your spine that puts choking pressure on your nervous system, and that subluxation happens to be in the neurologic area of your body that dictates how your digestive system breaks down, absorbs, and assimilates things, then you can take great quality vitamins. You did your due diligence, you did third-party testing, you looked around, but it just goes right through you because neurologically you're compromised and you need a good chiropractic visit. Or visits, plural.
Right.
Usually that's another thing, which we'll talk more about at a later
date.
But yes, multivitamin is very, very important. Anything to add, Miss Amy?
No, it's just so super important to be taking those multivitamins. I mean, you can even be taking like vitamins like, oh, I'm taking this or that, like one of this and one of that, and it's a basic vitamin, but your body can't absorb it because it needs a lot of the things that are in the multivitamin in order to help it absorb, like vitamin D. You need vitamin K2 to help that vitamin D absorb.
Absolutely.
Like that's just the thing. Like it makes it absorb.
And a well-designed, a well-engineered good multivitamin is engineered. If they've thought process through that is this links with this, helps absorption of here, and it's paired correctly. Right.
And we have gotten the great multivitamin that we will link below from Thompson Essentials, and we would love for you to try it, share it, have your family try this. We also have the kids formula. So yes, kids need a specific formula as well. It's a lower dose, and it's exactly what their body needs for a good multi-based, third-party tested supplement.
Absolutely. So guys, we appreciate you tuning in to learn more about multivitamins. If you got anything specifically you'd like to hear about in the future, please leave a comment. We try to address every single comment. And also look at those links it'll take you to how to purchase a Thompson Essentials multivitamin if you'd like. And as of course other products there as well, all different types that you might be interested in as well once you get there and kind of peruse around. Next time.
And remember, just because you're eating healthy grocery store food does not mean that you're getting all the supplements that your body needs and all the nutrients. Make sure you're on that good multivitamin source that is third-party tested.
Absolutely.
Thank y'all for joining in today on Thompson Essentials, and we look forward to sharing with y'all next episode. Have a great day.
See you guys next time.
See you soon.